I teach the Industrial Electrical program. It's a 2-year, 4-semester program, and we prepare students to work in industrial applications. So manufacturing plants, maintenance positions, and those types of occupations.
I really loved the way the curriculum was structured, and it was more of practical oriented than theory, even though the theory aspect is very important. But I feel when you go out on the field, it's the practical knowledge they are looking for. So
the difference between the industrial electrical program and the construction electrical program is in the construction electrical, if you want to look at them as the people who more so install the equipment. Now, once the equipment is installed, then you need people for maintenance side. So again, we would work in industrial applications, manufacturing plants, processing plants, and those kinds of places.
One of the components of the program I really like is the hands-on learning aspect. It's a trade, and that's what I want to do, is a lot more hands-on stuff. And here at the college, we got pretty good equipment. It's all industry standard equipment, what you're gonna see out there. Like, it's crazy. All the similarities between what we have here at the college and what you'll have out there in the plants.
when I first came here, the first lab I got to was the electronics lab. And looking at the kind of machines there and comparing from where I'm coming from, I felt there is much to get from here.
In the first semester, we do a lot of theory, because if you don't know what you're doing or what you're dealing with, there's not much you can do. So a lot of the first semester is building that foundation. The second semester, it's a little bit more of a 50-50, 60-40 split. So now that we know what we're doing, we spend a lot more time in the lab. Now we break for summer, and a lot of students find summer employment in the field. Once we get to the third semester in the second year, there's a lot more hands-on in the entire second year.
One of the things that I really am impressed with these programs is the fact that your instructors are all people who have worked in the field and have been in the field for a long time. And they have different exposures that they bring to the classrooms, and they share real-world experience. And even though they're giving you all of this theory and things like that and telling you how things should work on, like, by paper, we know that in the real world everything doesn't always go how it's supposed to go on paper. So they're able to just draw from their own experience and tell you, and this is what you're going to see when you get out there.
Another thing that I would like about here is all the instructors, because they are really helpful. If you have any question or anything, they don't think about it and they just help you. Even though I'm an international student and sometimes I have a little bit of language barrier, they take their time and they make sure you understand all the topics you are learning in the class.
The nature of the program really develops a close bond within the cohort. The students come from all over the world to take the program, and we find that these people become lifelong friends by the time they get to graduation.
If you're scared of math, this is someplace you should be. Honestly, if you're scared to do it, but as long as you're willing to work at it, you don't have to be good necessarily, but you have to be willing to work on it and to learn.
All the Holland College programs are really designed that if you come in with the right attitude, you will do well. We do have some of the higher entrance requirements and some of the highest entrance requirements for trades and technologies. So you have to have academic math. We prefer if you have physics. The students find the work very challenging, but again, the reward is rising through the challenge.
Employment opportunities are fantastic, I'd say that. There is no lack of opportunities in this industry at all. It's just a matter of what you want to do, where you want to go.
The past few years, we have found that there is more demand for our graduates than we have supply. There's ample occupation opportunities, both provincially, nationally, and even internationally. And the skill sets that our students develop are in high demand.
Since I started here, I already feel like I'm confident enough that I could go on to a job and like I'm ready to start working. So this program it's fantastic in terms of just getting you that confidence and getting you ready for work.
The occupation itself is very rewarding. Not only is it challenging and you're constantly problem solving, you're constantly personally developing. Going into this trade, it's really about lifelong learning. Technology is constantly changing and advancing, and new things are coming out all the time. So if you're a lifelong learner, then this is going to be rewarding in itself. And if you're good at what you do, and you're passionate about what you do, then the opportunities that are presented to you are limitless.
Okay. At the end of this program, I feel really confident that I'm gonna get a full-time job anywhere I apply because all the experience I get from this program.
I love my job. And what I love about my job is watching people invest in themselves. There's no greater satisfaction you can get than watching somebody gain confidence in what they do and how they develop over 2 years and become a better person who's going to be a better citizen, not only function in the trade that they've gone in, but how they develop in life.
You shouldn't feel like you can't do it just because you don't know it yet. You will learn it, and you will be on par with the people who came here with that prior experience. So just have the confidence to come in.
I loved this program. I thought this program was great. And I look forward to working in the future, and maybe someday I'll come back here and might teach it or something.
I feel if you are out there and you are looking for the best place to be, the best place to get the best of knowledge, like to relate with people who are really friendly, I think Holland College should be the best choice. It's a place to be. Just come and experience it yourself.